Hello everyone, it is me again. This time I'm going back to recording some gameplay, and this time I'm trying to get some achievement I've never gotten in full, because I'm a lazy ass. I mean, it's pretty much like that. I mean, there's not much of a reason. So yeah, I'm gonna go from Tsunami Reef on the northwest part of the map, all the way down to Redrock bluffs. Which, by the way, I'm gonna set the GPS target already. Although I'm not gonna use it since I'm at least on Dust Bowl City, because I'm gonna use a very concrete route that I've planned. First of all, I'm gonna try to start going as much as south, and maybe going south or south by southeast would be, you know, until offshore shack, because I do not want to get into this lake straight ahead. And then I'm gonna go southwest, you know, a bit more of an angle, to also avoid this other lake, the big cauldron. And yeah, once it's Dust Bowl City, it's gonna be pretty much, you know, trying to follow the main direction that the compass above will tell me. And yeah, it's gonna be like that. It's gonna be pretty much 2 hours, maybe a bit more. So my vehicle of choice is gonna be the Valkyrie, because it's an off-road bike. It's pretty quick, and well, and it's really good at, you know, when I have to dodge trees, and I'm gonna have to do that a lot. So yeah, let's leave the camp. I mean, it is one of the longest and hardest achievements I know. I mean, along with the typical get the platinum medal. So yeah, here's the tanker that, you know, that is also the base for this area. And yeah, let's try to get south by southeast at first. The volume is gonna be a bit high. No music, because one, YouTube is getting pretty picky when it comes to music in video games. I mean, I don't know you, but well, I've heard some stories, and I do not want to get caught or get into any kind of trouble. And yeah, well, I'm gonna have to circle this. Didn't know this camp was so close to, you know, to a bay, because this is a bay. I mean, this is a bay. And yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid it a little bit, and then I'll get back to, you know, to my route. This kind of thing is gonna happen a lot, actually. Okay, this is a body of water. Okay, this was pretty shallow. Yay! Whoa, quite a lot of hang time over there. Hang time, air time, you know what I mean. That's one of the AI tracks. Yeah, this is the lightweight one. Yeah, it's the smaller one. There are 2 of them. One of them looks a lot like a military truck. What the fuck? And the other one is that. And there's also the Doppler tracks, but you're not gonna see them, because if I'm not mistaken, I've already located all of them, except for the ones at a couple camps that we haven't visited already. So yeah, here I am. Here I go again on my own. It's all that I know that I better know. I do not know that song entirely, but yeah, I've heard that bit a lot of times. I don't know. So yeah, it's gonna be a lot of bumping and jumping around and all that. Also me trying to avoid certain difficulties to only get into more difficulties, because this game, the mapping of this game makes you do that a lot. I mean, sometimes you are, you know, trying to avoid a big drop or maybe a big hill, and then you find yourself in a much bigger hill, which is, you know, it's usually pretty annoying. But yeah, I mean, that's real life. I mean, sometimes you want to avoid a hill, and you only end up facing another much bigger hill, and it's like, fuck! So yeah, I mean, right now it's going pretty nicely. The speed is pretty high. I've already seen a couple more people that have uploaded their, their trips to complete this achievement. But I'm a bit more prepared because I've actually played the game, something that some of the other guys have not. So yeah, I guess it's gonna be pretty interesting. I hope the game doesn't glitch out like it has happened. I mean, it's not my first try, my first attempt at doing this. And yeah, and once I tried both routes, the northeast to southwest and the northwest to southeast, and both times the game just exploded. The game just glitched out at some point, and well, that was it. Right now I'm veering to the east. I mean, that's what happens when you stop paying attention to the compass on top. Okay, I was going off the track, so yeah. Burning forests are going to be a constant, especially for the first part. And in case you are wondering, this Tsunami reef, it's basically a mention to just anything around, the south of California, SoCal. It's basically that. And maybe even a bit of Baja California, especially if you go north. If you go to the northern part of the map of the zone, sorry, it's a bit like SoCal, like Baja California. I mean, it's much more crowded with trees because I guess they found they thought people would find it boring if this was much more like a desert. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much South California. All the areas in the game are taken from the west coast of the USA. I mean, I think the easternmost part that is represented in the game is maybe Wyoming or Idaho. I mean, I don't know which one is further to the east, but yeah, one of those two. I mean, it's basically Oregon, California, Washington, Idaho, Wyoming, and I think it's South Dakota maybe. Fuck, I missed a barrel. Also, for example, to see how much progress I've done over time, I'm only 20,000 credits and a few more away from, and a couple more things away from having bought all the vehicles in the game. Okay, that was weird. I'm gonna try to not hit many fuel barrels, or whatever you want to call them. This is a pretty easy area. It's the second one, it's the second competition area. The first one we are about to enter it's Offshore Shack, which is also based in California and all that. I mean, all the seaside areas are based on some part of California. Drownington Cove is based in the San Francisco Bay Area. At least the camp. I mean, the camp is San Francisco. I mean, that's pretty fucking obvious. But outside of the camp, I mean, the overall area, I mean, I guess it's the San Francisco Bay Area and the wilderness around it. So yeah, north of California. And also, what's the other one? And Offshore Shack is maybe the middle of California. As you can see, the objects repeat themselves a fucking lot, but that's only because of the limitations of this game. I mean, for example, just to see the technology of this game, which is quite fucking amazing if you ask me. This terrain is was not entirely created by the game developers. This is a fixed algorithm that combines a few elevations that the programmers used. Wait, I'm having some problems. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to see how it's gonna look like for you when it's on the night time. So yeah, the programmers only programmed a few elevations in this game. You know, a few bumps, mountains, and all. And then through an algorithm, the algorithm repeats them, following some orders, because you don't want for example, our objective, Redrock bluffs, which is the Grand Canyon, to be fucking flat, or to not have a canyon. I mean, you have to. I guess they control the algorithm a lot. But yeah, I mean, it's a bit like that. There's an algorithm, and that is what tells the game the total elevations. I mean, for example, if this game was properly programmed in the way that every single elevation in this game was programmed by a combination of bytes, of unique bytes, this game would weigh just for the terrain over 375 gigabytes. I mean, that's like 75 DVDs or something like that. I mean, that's fucking huge. Even with two-sided Blu-rays, you'd need like, I don't know, I might be guessing, but around 15, 17, somewhere around 15 and 20 two-sided Blu-ray DVDs. I mean, that's huge. I mean, it's a fucking lot of terrain, and then you have to add objects, sounds, vehicles, and everything. Okay, so yeah, I found my first difficulty right now. Yeah, this is not much of a difficulty, but yeah, I mean, it's still pretty annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna have to follow the trails for a while until at least I conquer this bit. So yeah, I mean, the game has quite a few tricks up on its sleeve. I really want this game to have a second part. I mean, that's for fucking sure. I mean, I love it. I mean, right now I'm doing something, there's an achievement behind it. But right now I'm doing something pretty fucking pointless. I mean, I'm gonna have to drive over 110 miles to get from point A to point B, where I could just teleport. I mean, I know there's an achievement behind, but yeah, there's there's no true motivation unless for completion's sake to do this. But fuck it, I'm gonna enjoy it. I mean, I am enjoying it right now. I mean, 13 minutes in. Also, by the way, I haven't been killed. I'm gonna list the kills so you know the number. Also, if you haven't noticed, a couple of minutes ago we entered Offshore Shack. The middle of California. And there's more burning forest. Right now we haven't visited anything that was too wide open. Wide open in the means that I can see to the left that that the field is huge. But right now so far so good. Yeah, right now I'm doing okay. Trying to point a bit more to the southeast. Both because the mountain looks like like a bit better. Okay, that should have blown my bike up. It didn't. Thanks, Obama. And by the way, I'm noticing, thanks to the arrows, that the trail is going to rise. I guess the mountain is getting bigger. I'll talk about the problems with this game, but this will be later on when I'm just driving. telling you a couple of shits about, you know, about what's good with this game. For some reason I'm being, you know, extremely crappy at dodging trees. Usually I'm not that bad. I'm usually pretty good at it. But yeah, I guess I'm having some problems. Well, shit happens. Nothing to worry much about. Okay, and well, there's another trail back again. I'm feeling that, you know, that this direction, you know, south by southeast is gonna be pretty good for my objective. I guess I'll have to change to southeast ever so often. And this is what I was talking about, you know, here's this mountain, you know, right now I'm on this valley, and look at the size. I mean, it's, oh my lord, I mean, most games you've played in your fucking life have less than this as a playable area. And I'm not talking about classic video games, I'm talking about some pretty modern ones, which the total size is less than this, less than what you can see on a bit of this game of, you know, of Fool. And I just love it. I mean, look at this. And there's that. I mean, I can go anywhere. I mean, right now I have a fixed route and I'm trying to stick with it. But you know, I can go fucking anywhere. I mean, there's no restraints. I mean, the restraints are only the outer borders, but you know, they are only 4. And well, they are pretty far away from each other, except for the corners. This is, you know, the starting gate of some challenge, if I was not mistaken. Challenges have that weird symbol, the career races. Holy shit, this is, you know, a valley, or a ravine, or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna try to not kill myself. I'm gonna find myself in this situation a fucking lot of times. Not really important, but yeah, I mean, it's gonna, well, I was going to say piss me off, but yeah, I don't think that's the exact word. Let's try to clean this. Yeah, because I want to cut through. I don't want to circle the mountain or anything. Okay, that's much better, and there's another fucking drop on the other side. Scratching my ass a bit. I do not really know how they program the roads. I haven't found anything about that on the internet. But I guess it was a mix of, you know, randomness and some stuff were truly designed by them, especially the circuit laps. You know, because the races are either point-to-point or circuits. Circuits are a lot less common than point-to-point races. But I guess that, you know, even point-to-point races must have, you know, most point-to-point races must have been, you know, programmed by a solo studio and not generated by some mathematical, you know, thingy. I don't even know. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not that smart. I mean, some people think I even have a beautiful mind or something like that, and I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking about? I mean, I know I have some, you know, some knowledge inside my brain, but I do not think it's, you know, it's anything unusual. I mean, it's only that I have dedicated my mind to certain stuff. Okay, that's the heavier track. That track comes from the U.S. Army. It's based on a military track. And there's a third one, but yeah, the third ones I do not think we will see them on this run. You might see them. You might. On the second run, on the northeast to southwest, because, you know, I have not completed some of the stuff there. So yeah, I guess they will be, you know, going around, and we might see them. Also, by the way, to you know, for you to know the size of the map, I've only done 20 miles. Well, I'm about to get to 20 miles. I started, I think it was on 59.9 or something like that. 79.9 right now. I mean, that's how fucking big this game is. I mean, I've been, running on a straight line, which, usually makes distance seem smaller. And fuck it, I mean, I've only done a fifth, well, a sixth of the map, maybe. Yeah, because, I mean, the Tsunami reef camp is not on the edge of the map, and Redrock bluffs camp is far from the edge of the map, so yeah, there's that. Okay, so another bit of plains. Plains are always much better, especially for my average speed. But I'm gonna find some extreme difficulties. I know that. And by the way, yeah, I'm getting closer to the lake, to the first lake. I think the first lake is called something like Yellowstone. Not Yellowstone, but Yellowstone. There's an E thing in the end. Weird, isn't it? So yeah, I mean, racing not. Riding around, trying to make, miles count. Gonna follow this route for a bit. Whoopsies. I wasn't looking at the screen for a moment, and I was like, holy shit, a track! There are a few water bodies on this game. So yeah, I mean, although water bodies are also rideable, once you unlock and then capture a hovercraft machine that that is unlocked on the last map. I guess that first death. Gonna take note of that. Also, I'm gonna take note. Yeah, sorry, but yeah, there's gonna be the first stop. Yeah, because I'm gonna tag or or highlight the areas I've already visited. Okay, so yeah, first death. I need like 15 minutes of riding, so yeah, I mean, it's not that bad. Okay, since they are inviting me to visit some proper road, I'm gonna do that. But yeah, I know that. I mean, I should not be there. Oh fuck! There goes my half of my damage on one single hit. God damn it, this game. Yeah, that's one of the weird things about this game. It has a lot of weird things, but yeah, one of them is the fact that damage doesn't work in a perfect scaled way. A hit that might move your damage meter from perfect to kinda fucked might not move it at all if you are completely damaged. If you're completely fucked, a small hit won't kill you. You need a bigger one. But that same hit might fuck your meter a lot if you're perfectly okay. I don't know, it's just so weird. But yeah, I guess it's done to create some threat. So you have to ride or drive cleanly around. Yeah, I mean, right now I'm completely fucked, right? I mean, I can bump some trees that would give me damage normally, and I'm not gonna get killed. Okay, there's this plane. Nice plane. In the middle of the fucking forest. Well, forest here are pretty much mazes filled with trees instead of hedges. And it's pretty much like that. Okay. Whoopsies. So yeah, I'm not doing bad. Woo! That was on air. So yeah, and the speed is going pretty nicely so far. I mean, the average with the video, not with the riding time. Right now it's at like 60 miles an hour, which would be much better than what Achievement Hunter did when they tried northeast to southwest, or when Daniel Hardcastle, Nerdcube, tried this same route. Well, Daniel Hardcastle tried this achievement, not this same route. I mean, my route is... I have been planning it. I don't know. Also, if I had a lot of followers or subscribers, I would have started, you know, some kind of ask me anything. But yeah, I mean, I do not have that many followers or whatever, so yeah, I'm not gonna do anything like that. I mean, it would be nice because, you know, I would have shit to talk about, you know, talk about myself, talk about what I like, what I dislike. But well, I'm also the kind of person that when I am recording, I can talk by myself a whole lot. I mean, don't know why, don't know exactly why, but I have that kind of a skill, or you know, or just capacity, ability. I don't know. For example, I don't know, right now, things I could talk about. I haven't seen. Whoa, shit! For example, I haven't seen any kind of interesting movie being released for the past few months. I don't know, usually I kinda, you know, some movie sparks my curiosity and I want to watch it. And even though sometimes I do not, because I am an idiot. But yeah, while sometimes a movie, you know, sparks my curiosity, I haven't had that feeling for quite a while. I don't know, I guess it's either because everything about movies is becoming too fucking generic for me. I don't know, for example, this comic book hero frenzy of movies right now, I dislike it. I mean, a comic book hero movie, it's okay, but you know, right now it's like most blockbusters are about that. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I mean, guys, you are not innovating, you are not telling me something I really want to know. So yeah, you're just annoying me, and I do not really like that. I guess the hole was there on the right, yeah. Okay, there we go. Is my route, yeah, my route right now, it's not that bad. Yeah, I mean, right now, for example, if I could get a, you know, a perfectly south route for a while, problem is that, well, I'm having quite a lot of, there's quite a hill on my left, if I'm not mistaken, or at least a whole fucking lot of trees. So yeah, maybe, you know, staying like this for a while might be better. I don't know, there's a lot of strategizing in this kind of situation for me. I mean, I really have to think about, you know, the possibilities and what the hell I want to do. I mean, because it can change a lot. I mean, just look at that compared to the road. I mean, that's not gonna happen to me when I'm on a road. That's not gonna happen. Or this, you know, having to feather the throttle to a point, you know, just to keep myself able to dodge all those trees. I mean, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, I mean, I think I can go, you know, like this for a while. Then maybe try, you know, some southeast for another while. Sometimes those fucking tracks scare the fuck out of me. I mean, I've heard some people that thought that this game would be awesome if it had, you know, some adventure kind of thing, where, you know, tracks like that were trying to kill you. I'm sorry, but yeah, those tracks scare me, even though they are just driving around. The fact that they would chase me, I would be scared the fuck. That would scare the fuck out of me. I mean, I would be like, yeah, let's not visit any road ever. I mean, because it's kind of scary. I mean, I don't know if you've played this game, but yeah, I mean, those tracks can be fucking scary at times. So yeah, having died, you know, a couple of times. Second time was really close to the first time. But that's gonna happen. I mean, it all depends on the environment. For example, right now I'm on a bit of, well, not a plane, but, you know, this place is much more wide open. Right now I'm going pretty much southeast, perfectly southeast. I guess I would like, the compass to be a bit smaller, not occupy so much on the screen, maybe, maybe just be on the, around the radar. Whoa! Over the fucking track! Also, I guess the tracks scare me so much, the AI tracks. Scare me so much because I do not, well, I usually go on freeride with light vehicles. So yeah, every time I hit them I die. And that's not good. I mean, it's not that positive. I don't know, right now I'm feeling pretty satisfied. Ouch. I mean, the fact that I'm going, like 60 miles an hour average, I mean, that's really good. Sorry, but I was changing something on my computer. I mean, for example, I think the Nerd Cube had an average of like 55 miles an hour or 57. I think it was more like 57. But he also played around a bit. Even got a vista point or two, I think. While I'm not trying to get any vista point or anything. Basically because I have most of them. Yeah, I mean, I have like, I don't know, 60% of them at least. So yeah, I mean, I'm not, my objective is not that. I mean, I do not need that. Whoa! Okay, rock. Third one. So yeah, third death, on 2 camps already. And there I go, I damaged my bike almost to the half. Before getting by the obstacle that killed me last time. God damn it me. And it's just like, there's so much shit. And I call it shit, but you know what I mean. Yay, over the house and without using the ramp. The game has quite a lot of mistakes in a way. For example, oh, by the way, I've already entered on dry rigs. That's nice. For example, sometimes there's a lake or the sea and there's trees, right, barely 2 feet next to the water, and that is wrong because no tree would ever survive in such conditions. Well, maybe there's a tree that would survive in such conditions, but yeah, not this kind of trees you're seeing. And it's not gonna happen like that. Also, yeah, trying to talk about dry rigs. I'll change to my little spreadsheet of information that I have saved on my computer. I'll change it, either when I die or when I have some plane like this. Okay. So yeah, dry rigs. Oh yeah, of fucking course. Dry rigs is basically the homage or full version of the Yellowstone National Park. It's not all of Yellowstone, it's only the flatter part, the one with not such dramatic elevations as the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. Yeah, I mean, there's also, the Yellowstone National Park includes another fucking canyon, and it's pretty huge. Not as huge as the Grand Canyon, but yeah, still pretty big. God damn it, come on. I usually try to pull back because I think that the game is a bit too grippy. The vehicles are a bit too grippy. And I have the theory that, if I wheelie, I get a bit more grip. Oh fuck! Okay, right now I'm having problems. Yeah, because this is killing my speed. Come on, come on, come on. Alrighty. So yeah, I'm getting closer to the 40th mile. Yeah, right now I'm on 36 miles. Yep, 36 miles right now. I mean, just look at the fucking size of that. I mean, just look at it. I mean, oh my lord, I love this game. I mean, it's so big, so fucking huge. I just love it. I mean, there's something about this game, and well, not this game, but the scenario of this game, that, oh my lord, I can only fall in love with that. I mean, there's no game where you can ride around something and be like, holy shit, that's enormous, and then you can drive on top, to the top of it and all that. Yeah, because sometimes I've seen huge mountains on video games, especially games with rallying themes, because mountain passes are quite a thing in rallying. Well, on rallying, sorry. So yeah, I mean, since there's that, I mean, I've seen huge mountains, huge real-life mountains on video games. But it's like, well, it's huge, it's there, I can see it, but I cannot ride there. I cannot drive there. I cannot get on top of it. And that's what this game brings. And I love it. And that I goddamn love it. Because it gives you such a sense of freedom. I mean, look at this, for example, if you see my video and you see NerdCube's video, I don't think we were gonna be that common. I don't think we would meet in so many points on the route. Maybe we wouldn't even meet. And I'm quite sure that our common points, our common coordinates would be really, really small. I mean, just a tiny bit. And I think that's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Because we are getting to a common point, here. But different vehicles, different needs, different objectives. Well, the ultimate goal is the same, but yeah, I want to do it quickly. I mean, I have no need to distract myself with vista points or that. But I mean, we wouldn't meet. I mean, I don't think there would be a meeting point. I mean, just like when, well, that already happened with the achievement hunter guys. I mean, I remember that video, and since I know the map a bit, I mean, it's not that I know it a lot, but yeah, the common points were minimal. And I even remember, that sometimes they were like, remember that spot you passed like 10 minutes ago? I'm there right now. And I'd be like, how? I mean, you started at the same time, you should be, pretty much at the same point. Also, we've already gone to the ashtray, and the ashtray is just a homage to either one of two very big wildfires that happened during the 21st century on, let me see it, either at Biscuit Creek, Oregon, it happened in 2002, or the Idaho, Nevada big wildfire that happened in 2007. I kinda have my money on the Oregon one, because, well, the last couple of parts we've passed are more related to California than anything else. God damn it, that was scary. So yeah, I kinda guess it's that. Also, I know this area a bit. I mean, not too much. So yeah, I'm gonna try to avoid going too much off road, because there's quite a chance of me getting deep down into a hole or a valley or whatever, and I don't want to do that. I mean, there's quite a few dramatic as fuck elevations on this area, and well, I do not want to visit all of them. I mean, I do not want to visit one of them. I mean, let alone a few. Whoa, that was some weird turn. So yeah, right now I'm doing okay. This road is taking me to a nice direction. It's pointing to a nice direction. And I guess I'm gonna keep on this road for a while. Also, I kinda need to rest my eyes and my concentration overall, my focus, because I mean there's quite a lot to to suffer from now on. I mean, there's still a couple of very big bad places. For example, Big Cauldron's Edge, you know, the one with the big lake and the volcano in the middle. That's gonna be something, because that one includes also quite a few elevations. So yeah, and I guess it's time for me to get off road again and airborne again. Yeah, basically because right now the road is doing a bit too much of an edge. I guess I can join it. I can join it for a while right now. I guess I'm going too much to the south. I'll have to compensate that at some point. But yeah, I mean, well, the route is a route. I guess that you could literally, you know, do a speed run of this. I mean, it would be nice. You know, just no pauses and, you know, and just this, the arrows. And try to get to, you know, to do this achievement as quickly as possible. And that would be something. Either with the first vehicles, or just, you know, with free vehicles or something like that, or maybe, you know, only you know, road specialists or only off-road specialists. I mean, there's quite a lot of ways to do this, you know, as a speed run. I think it would be really nice if somebody tried to do a, you know, a speed run out of this. Also, yeah, right now I'm pointing in a kind of nice direction. Yeah, I mean, I'm being too much to the south. I mean, right now I'm a bit too much to the south to my liking, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad, so yeah, I mean, I can correct it. I mean, there's still a lot of miles to go. I mean, I'm only on mile, I don't know, 45 or 50. Yeah, I started at 59.9, so yeah, I haven't crossed the 50-mile mark. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot to see. Also, I haven't died for a while. That's always lovely. And well, just this kind of road trip, I mean, it's really an experience. I mean, so much to see. I mean, so much to admire. For example, this is probably the only game where I play and I feel little. I feel small. I mean, I feel like you know, like I'm just one tiny little point in the middle of an enormous, vast land. And I think that's really cool. I mean, they say that, you know, that art is all about, you know, creating a thought, you know, making people think and all that. And this game does make you think. Also, one of the comments I once heard about this game, fuel shows that America, even when destroyed, it is beautiful. I mean, America is beautiful even when destroyed. I mean, that's something, you know, that's something really cute to a point. I mean, this is not a perfect recreation of the USA. Not even a perfect recreation of whatever land they are paying homage to, but it's still interesting. You know, 43 minutes already. 43 minutes and 47 miles on. 47 more or less. So yeah, my average is way above 60 miles an hour. Fuck, another death. Okay. For death. It happens. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's not something I can, you know, I can stop from happening. I mean, I can minimize it. Okay, if you can go into side. I do not really know why I'm trying to clean this steep slope. I guess because I am pointing southeast. I guess that's enough for me to, you know, to tackle anything. The X-Ray does have a couple of interesting competitions during the career mode. Well, this game doesn't have modes, I mean it's only career. Yeah, I mean that's another interesting thing about this game. This game doesn't have a single race thingy, or or time trials. I mean there's only this. There's only the career mode. You can tackle career races, you can do challenges. Challenges are for completion's sake. Not much to talk about them. Well, okay, I thought I was going to hit head on that first tree, but I guess I was so high in the air that the collision body stopped earlier or something like that. I don't know. But now I'm bumping quite a few, trees and all. Oh man, I need a stretching already. I mean, I'm standing up, but sometimes I'm moving my feet a bit, because otherwise I would be dead by the end of this. So yeah, I mean, so much still left to do. Right now we have entered already Big Cauldron's Edge, which is based around Crater Lake in Oregon. There's literally, a lake with a volcano in the middle in Oregon. Fuck you, idiot! Fuck you! And he turned into me. And he turned way too fucking late, to be honest. So yeah, I mean this part is based in in Oregon, and it's pretty much the Crater Lake area. I've seen images of Crater Lake, Oregon, and yeah, it is this place. I mean, at least the main part of it. Also, you might not see this because, it's gonna be kinda hard because, I mean, I have to find them and all that. But this game does include some big motherfucking bridges. Certain ravines and valleys, just any V-shaped hole in the ground. If it is big enough and they felt like, we must connect these two roads in an easier way, there are a few, bridges to connect them. Okay, big drop. I mean, not really big, but yeah, pretty nice. I mean, if you've seen that and you are saying, "But well, that wasn't small." Yeah, you haven't seen big ones already. The big ones, you're gonna have time to think about your death. I mean, and quite some time to think about your death before you fucking hit the ground. So yeah, the average is going pretty nicely. I mean, 52 miles more or less and 48 minutes. I guess this is going to be less than 2 hours, which would be much like 15-20 minutes faster than Aircube. Again, he wasn't trying to go fast around this. But yeah, I mean, still 15-20 minutes faster than him. And also much faster than Achievement Hunter. Achievement Hunter, I guess they did like a bit more than 2 hours, I'm not sure, but yeah, I'm also gonna try their route, their achievement. The route is gonna be a bit different. God damn it. And yeah, another death. And this time they placed me in a really bad place. Yeah, because I mean, I was so close to the trail. I mean, I was on the trail because, he hit me. I mean, at least the front wheel was on the trail. Okay, that was my mistake. I ran wide. I mean, there's nothing else to talk about. Well, there could be more to talk about, but the cause of the accident was the fact that I was running fucking wide. For example, about that situation that just happened. Physics on this game, especially for bikes and quads, are really bad. I mean, you can understand them if you play enough, but yeah, I mean, they are not realistic at all. So yeah, that might create some hate towards this game. I understand it, and it's not, well, I mean, it happens. I mean, it's just that. Right now, my throat is starting to hurt, and there's still over an hour left of video, which is, you know, fucking lovely. Okay, another death. It's gonna happen, especially in these kind of places with bumps, trees, and also crests that sometimes are gonna hide the elevations. That's gonna, you know, that's gonna create some chaos, some death. So yeah, almost 54 miles already. Sorry, 54? Yeah, 54. I mean, well, let's think about, you know, instead of 59.9, let's think about like I started on 760. That would be a bit easier for me. Oh yeah, by the way, that tree I hit, it's a model of tree, one of the several kinds of them. But this one, when it's on the ground, allows you to use it as a ramp for its moss extension. And if you are not hitting it in a very bad way, it's gonna propel you into the air, no problem, and it's not gonna cause you damage or anything like that, which is, you know, lovely. Especially if you are free riding or, you know, or just trying to do some extreme shortcut on any kind of race. Thinking about that, you know, the shortcuts and all. Well, I'm pretty far. Well, no, I'm really good. Yeah, I'm really packing good. Damn it, myself. Really fucking good, to be honest. Damn it. Okay, that's gonna be some kids, because this part, I guess, it's gonna be pretty intense when it comes to the trees. Come on. Also, the game doesn't have a manual shifting, doesn't have any kind of manual shifting, which is a fucking bummer if you ask me, because there's a lot of wheel spin on the shorter gear. So yeah, maybe I would like to, you know, to not use the first gear at fucking all. I mean, I have that, you know, that feeling, like, you know, I should not try to use the shorter gears. Okay, I'm gonna try to jump dash. Okay, that was nice. Also, the stunt recovery is really bad. Since the stunts are automatic, the game doesn't want to punish you for, you know, for doing a trick and not recovering from it on time. So they allow you. So yeah, there's no crash for doing a trick in the air. I mean, I guess that's really good because, I mean, I'm not trying to do tricks. Why should I pay the price for doing a trick at a moment I shouldn't do it? When I shouldn't do it? I mean, logic. I mean, it has its own logic, to be honest. Whoa. Okay, big damn plane right now. Well, not a plane, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna try to sit down for a bit. I don't know, right now, for example, you know, if you're asking me about my state right now, state of my body, I am then sweaty because where I live, which is just outside Barcelona, you know, Spain, it's usually pretty hot and humid on the you know, during the. Not let it, I'll say it at once. I'll say it sometime. It's pretty hot and humid because, you know, the sea is right next to my town and all. So yeah, and the sea is pretty hot. I mean, it's the Mediterranean. So that makes everyone really prone to sweat. It doesn't matter if you're fucking dry on the inside. you will sweat. And it's just something that, well, you have to. I mean, there's no other option. Also, well, for some reason my legs started to hurt a couple of minutes ago, which is really weird because, you know, I usually stand up for like 6 hours straight, and sometimes even more than that. I mean, when I'm working, I do not have I mean, it's not all the day, but usually I do not have much of a chance to sit down, except when I have to take a shit, to be honest. Well, to be honest, when I'm working, even when I am peeing, I'm sitting down. Just to avoid, you know, standing up for 8 hours straight or even more. Just to avoid that, you know, I even pee sitting down. Also, for some reason, I've gone back to the ashtray. I guess I'm definitely way too much to the south. So yeah, we might run on the border for a while right now. Oh man, I was caught. No, I wasn't going to avoid that. Thankfully enough, I didn't die. The vehicle didn't explode. For some reason, some people have compared this game to MotorStorm. MotorStorm, which is linear as fuck, being compared to an open world game. Okay. Yeah, I guess both have, you know, extreme off-roading and all that, but you know, they are as different as they get. And that guy is having problems turning around. It happens, I mean, it's gonna happen. You know, checking out the map right now, well, checking out my, well, not the map, but, you know, a map I have. And I kinda understand why I'm on the ashtray right now. Kinda understand it. I mean, might be wrong. Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah, that's the place I was thinking about. Yeah, I was like, yeah, man, I've done this and then I've jumped to this. So yeah, I mean, we are entering the second half of this trip. And I've already done 60 miles. I mean, I think, well, I've done more than half of the trip. And you could say that I'll be entering the last third of the trip once I get into Dust Bowl City. Once I get into Dust Bowl City, that's, you know, it's not the white flag, but it's like, hey guys, there's not much left to go. I'm still heading too much to the south for some reason. And it's not that I really want to go south, but I don't know, the roads are taking me there. At least I've avoided several huge drops that are on both on the ashtray and on Big Cliff and on the other one on the, which was one? Dry rigs. I mean, dry rigs, ashtray, all those have huge drops. And well, with, you know, some intelligence, I've been able to avoid them. I mean, it's not that I've run on the flat. And yeah, this is a challenge. This is one of the challenges of this area. Okay, this road looks nice to avoid going so much to the south. But it's gonna take a fucking turn to the right. God damn it! So yeah, I'll try to go one ahead. Oh yeah, I can't remember this challenge. Maybe I've done it. I mean, I think it's a knockout challenge. Maybe. I'm not even sure. I'm not entirely sure. But a knockout challenge with muscle cars on the road. Okay. This game understands about two concepts. Road, which would be, you know, anything that is marked on the map. And off-road, which is anything that is not marked on the map. For example, this is considered a road in the game. Even the narrowest trails, dirt trails, are considered roads in this game. And yeah, I'm already, you know, entering Dust Bowl City, and there's another big drop. I guess I'm gonna be able to land nicely. Yeah. Okay, I should not be taking this one because this one is taking me up. I guess I should be taking this one because this one is, you know, riding low. I guess I'll go up for a bit. Whoa, man, that was close. And there was only like, you know, 6 feet between me and the goddamn vehicle. Okay, that sucks. Can I clean back? I mean, at least to a trail. Not to a road, but at least to a trail. I kinda see the trail, but yeah, I mean, I do not really need it. And for some reason I'm going northeast. There's a bunch of well, there's one really long freeway on this game. By freeway I mean, you know, just a stretch of road with, you know, more than 2 lanes per side. Yeah, I mean, I do not ask much for a freeway. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely a freeway and it's really long, really straight. Straight to the point of being mind-numbing. I mean, it's almost like Desert Bus. And the game is glitching out. Please recover.